year's Grand Prix, which Nigel Mansell won, was run in 1 hour 18 minutes. So that is about the shortest Grand Prix of the season. And 45 laps, as you point out, are not very many laps in which you can try and make up for lost time, as we see Ayrton Senna battling to make way back up through the field. He's just behind Thierry Boutsen. And this is a race for position. So no one's going to be terribly sympathetic to Ayrton Senna at this point.
Well, Senna braking very late indeed, passing Thierry Boutsen, taking 19th place away. He was 20th when he crossed start-finish, and now behind Philippe Alliot, because we saw Eric Comas retire on the first lap in the Oscar. But Ayrton Senna picking up another place, and the man is very fast indeed.
He's certainly making up ground. He's certainly very, very, I'm sure, angry with himself, or angry from that situation. And of course, these are cars that one would expect him to be able to catch and overtake relatively easily, but he must be careful. He cannot assume that people are going to give him ground. This is not an overtaking situation. This is a race situation for place. And eventually, a rock's going to come upon a hard place, and that is Ayrton Senna and the car that makes life difficult for him.
Damon Hill, 3.2 seconds with Michael Schumacher. And then Alain Prost, another 1.9 seconds behind Michael Schumacher. But Prost, well, he's fired up. He's closing the gap with Schumacher. Just posted fastest lap of the race. But we're in Germany, and Schumacher wants to go one better than last year at least. So Schumacher is going to defend that second place. That could well be the battle of the race.
Well, certainly Alain Prost is the quickest man on the circuit at present, and there again watching Ayrton Senna making progress up through the midfield. He's just put himself ahead of Carl Wendlinger. So Ayrton Senna pushing very hard indeed. In fact, JJ Leto and Wendlinger running in 10th spot, so he has probably got another 3 or so laps before he'll receive the full attention of that familiar yellow helmet of Ayrton Senna.
Senna running behind Rubens Barrichello in the Jordan Hart. And next up then is Alessandro Zanardi in the Lotus. Zanardi, another man who did not start 100% fit in this race, because he's got 3 broken bones in his left foot.
Well, there we see Derek Warwick, the most courageous man here this weekend, ahead of his teammate, and that is a sterling performance. I mean, talk about bulldog breed. Derek Warwick running in 11th place ahead of Aguri Suzuki after one of the most frightening accidents we have seen for a very long time. Now there we're talking about Ayrton Senna coming up behind cars that ordinarily he would expect to be well clear of. Fellow Brazilian Rubens Barrichello, he's not going to give up his position that easily because of that.
Into traffic at the moment, and the major traffic was Derek Warwick, who's being put down a lap, and there we see Ayrton Senna. This is on the attack. He is right in the slipstream of Gerhard Berger.
And I think Ayrton Senna must have literally touched the rear wheel with the right front of his own car, and that was very, very close indeed. But Berger is dishing out a little bit of the, not the treatment, but a little bit of the feelings that he may have had for having 3 years as teammates. Ayrton Senna, he was very much overshadowed by Senna, and again, look, absolutely right underneath the rear wing of Berger's Ferrari, snaking under braking, and all that's doing to Senna is putting more load onto his tires. The momentum is what he needs to find. The problem is that his McLaren is not particularly quick down the straight. They've tried to find the optimum balance in terms of straight line speed and maximizing the cornering speed with grip, and the downside is they haven't got enough momentum to pull out and get past that Ferrari.
1:43.9, another new fastest lap by Damon Hill, but Alain Prost is going to cross the line now, and what is that? A 1:43.5. So half a second, a little bit every lap, Alain Prost is taken out of Damon Hill.